Wow, there's even a maximum setting, which is what, even crazier? Got the new Galaxy devices, S26, S26 Plus, S26 Ultra, and of course I have way too many of them, which is lovely because I like to see all the offerings, or at least most of the offerings, because there are going to be some exclusive colors that I do not have. Silver, Shadow, and Pink Gold Samsung.com exclusives, but I do have Cobalt Violet, Sky Blue, and Black, and Will tells me there's some kind of mystery about the white version. It's not really listed, but we have it here. So it must be real. We have the latest chip, Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, up to 1 terabyte of storage on the Ultra, up to 16 gigs of RAM if you get the 1 terabyte variant and you want to spend a boatload of cash on having the absolute flagship. So, the other thing is bumped up on the standard S26, it starts at 256 storage, available in a 512. Batteries get bigger as you go, which is of course what you would expect. So 4,300 milliamp hours, 4,900 milliamp hours, and 5,000 milliamp hours on the Ultra variant. Also, obviously, we step up to the Ultra and we're getting our pen action, which this is more of a Mo feature, any kind of pen action. You see that? Beautiful. Nicely integrated. Wow, look at that. I can pinky eject. You didn't expect that ejection action. Why you have a problem with that? I got it. Says more about you than me. But, and very nicely integrated. Like look at the shape. You see the way the curvature works into the actual nub of the pen click? I'm a fan of clicks. Look at this. You know I'm a fan of clicks. All clicks, every click. I don't want the world to be done with clicks because, everything is a tap. And everything is touch-based. I don't want to be done with clicks. I want to have some things that still click. Actually, that's interesting. It still goes in the wrong way. You can actually put it in the wrong way and it will still stay in the silo, so you can't really screw stuff up too badly. Okay, so yeah, that's another thing you get exclusively with the Ultra. You also get faster charging with the Ultra. So this guy will charge at 60 watts max, fast charging 3.0, 45 watts over here on the Plus, and 25 watt fast charging on the S26. Wireless charging also gets faster, 15 watts to 20 watts to 25 watts, and they all feature wireless power share, which is a nice little thing to have. Display sizes, of course, have to scale up as well, so 6.3, 6.7, 6.9. Resolution gets its jump when you go from the standard to the Plus model, but then it stays the same for the Ultra. Cameras also get a big boost. We go up to this 50 megapixel. Look at that unit. We're talking about aperture. It's a unit right there. Look at that lens. Beautiful. We get the 50 megapixel f2.9 Tele 1 and the 10 megapixel f2.4 Tele 2. Ultrasonic fingerprints across the board. They all support DeX. When it comes to scale, we go from 167 grams all the way up to 214. This is obviously a smaller phone. All right, that seems pretty self-evident. This one is very comfy. Little guy is comfy. It's not quite to the extent of the Edge situation, but it is not far off. You know what I mean? Like we can see here, Edge versus S26. Pretty damn close. Well, it's light. It's light as well. It's very light. Will's actually got the later case on there, and then it gives it a little more, it's still super thin. And look at him, you got the magnetic wallet. It's a nice setup you got, Will. There are some phones that are actually that thick to begin with. You get your palm around there. You wrap your palm around there. So I believe this device here has been pre-set up. This color, this cobalt, is probably maybe the coolest because it has a little color shift to it where it goes a little bit purple back over to blue. Very flat design language. Screen to body ratio, very nice. Slim, symmetrical. Remember when the chin used to be an issue? Gone are those days. My goodness. Is another thing to consider, especially with bigger phones, and sometimes you have big camera modules, so they can be a bit tippy, but I think this is okay. Let me boost this brightness. We know how Samsung does it with the brightness. They will let you burn your eyeballs if you want to. Look at that. Now I'm gonna just burn Will's camera over there. Look at that. This is the new thing. Limit screen visibility from side angles to protect your privacy. Check that out. Whoa. Yes. This is like you've seen those 3M screen protectors or other privacy screen protectors that aim to like kill off-access viewing, and this does it. From here, I can't read. See where I'm at? From here, I probably can't read from here, honestly, depending again on screen brightness, but I can't really read from here. So that's tremendous privacy. Will, you're on the flight, You're going to Italy, you're going to Japan, all your world travels on the flight or public transit. You take the train or something. People are just peeking at you or whatever. I'm gonna turn it off. Wow, it is a... Okay, this is interesting. If you choose privacy display, it will toggle off the extra brightness option. It's one or the other. So you gotta give up a little bit of max brightness for privacy. Think it's okay because most of the privacy scenarios are gonna be inside with coverage. You're not gonna need outdoor brightness. Because if people are, when you're outside, there's more space. Maybe not at an outdoor music festival, because that's another place you went, which was Coachella. Remember that? Like, I know it's a while ago now, but you actually did do that. Will was young like 5 years ago. And then now, he's 65 years old. Cash back and Costco memberships, and it's unbelievable, right? You're gone. Boom. Now I'm gonna turn it off and you'll see, now you can see the display. That's just me dialing off. It's there. What a demo. What a demo. Wow, there's even a maximum setting, which is what, even crazier? Oh my goodness. That is nuts. That is only directly in front of it on maximum mode. Way to go, Samsung. I like tech. Like, it can be cool. You can be novel. Like, that's a thing. That's a real problem that you're aiming to solve. It's like a real thing. Hey guys, ever had this problem? Here, we solved it. That ain't no spec bump. That's a new thing that your phones don't currently do, unless you slap a protector on there, which ruins your display the rest of the time. Oh, conditions for turning on. So this is what we're looking for. You can choose which apps you want to use the privacy display with. Love it, okay? Pin pattern password. Turn on privacy display when you enter a pin pattern or password. For your lock screen, obviously, smart, man. In this world that we're living in right now, I just had this scammer on the phone. Do you or do you not currently have $60,000 in crypto? I know your name, don't I? Apply the privacy display to notification pop-ups from all apps while keeping the rest of the screen visible. Just the notification section only available to the person directly in front. Well, if you're an Uber driver, you got this thing facing you, this guy's reading. Very cool, love it. Okay, that's great. Who doesn't want the feature? Who's mad about it? Nobody. Now that we're all booted up, let's go ahead and boot into our camera. That's really what I want to see here. So let's go through some camera versatility here, starting with 0.6, which is so wide that Will got himself in there. Wolverine. 30x? What are we doing? Let's check the results. That's you, that's wide. You see? Wow. 30x usable, which of course here we're cropping. 100. Obviously at this point we're losing resolution. Oh baby, now we're getting going. When you examine the money, you know what I mean? The Great Seal, really? Novus Ordo Seclorum. What does it mean, Mo? It's obviously not Pig Latin. Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. Even the ultra wide has stepped its game up now, well into the usable territory. Ridiculous. Wow. You know what I mean, Will? This is one of those moments where, I mean, obviously the Samsung saturation hits and it's just like vibrancy. Dude, the skin tone is like perfect. Dude.
Yeah, that's actually...
The skin tone is
spot on.
It's right there. Let me get a little video going too. I realized we didn't do that yet. 4K 60. It's your turn, right? Because he did the photo, so you can do the video, I guess.
The autofocus test.
It actually brought up the little macro icon. Wow, close focusing distance. I'm gonna turn on, hold on. I'm turning on the macro. What? Close focusing, baby. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the macro. And it allows me to switch between it live as well. So now take the bill away. Bam, autofocus is there.
You're not macro anymore?
We're gonna move up on Mo here, get into his space. He moves. I'm gonna hit him with a 2x now. Still got you. 3. Where are you going? Back to 2. There he goes. Tracking. Smooth.
Can you still see me? It's like pitch dark.
Okay, so we got good news with the camera so far. When you're in the flagship category, that seems to be the thing to examine and a big differentiator. Obviously, you're getting top tier chips, you're getting top tier performance, that's normal. But then it's like, okay, how are the cameras gonna compare to some of the other devices that are available? And here we have obviously tremendous camera versatility. Turn a little bit, look at that. Probably the coolest thing on this model is this zero turn aspect. It can just turn on a dime and very gently. Turn on a dime. The whole thing here. Turn on a dime, guys. Oh yeah, I want to play some music too. Let me do a little bit of music.